At the start of Football Manager 2024, you will find Alex Scott as part of Bournemouth's first team. He has just moved there from Bristol City. He is 19 years old, valued at £31 to £92 million, has a contract that runs through to 2028. Anybody who played Football Manager 2023 will probably already know the name Alex Scott, as he was the #1 wonder kid that was signed in the game. Looking at his positional play, he can play anywhere through the centre as a midfielder, can also cover on the right hand side. In terms of his attributes, in the physicals he has good agility, balance, pace and stamina. In the mentals, determination of 18, flair of 15, work rate and off the ball of 15. In the technicals, he has good dribbling with 14, first touch of 14, passing of 13 and technique of 13. Now at the start of the game, he will start off injured. He had a real life injury. Now my game says it's 4 to 5 months, but we have already seen him back in the Premier League much shorter than that in real life. In terms of his player traits, he runs with the ball through the centre, tries killer balls often, comes deep to get the ball and likes the ball played into feet. He is only 5'10", so not the tallest of midfielders, but he is one who can impose himself on the game despite his score of 9 for strength. So he's set up to be a wonderful player in FM24. Let's jump forwards 5 years in the career and see how he's getting on. It's now 2028, we've jumped 5 years forward and we find Alex Scott still at Bournemouth. He's now 24 years old, has made 4 appearances for England and he's valued at £58 to £175 million. Looking at his player development in his attributes, the physicals now have standout of agility, stamina, pace and balance. In the mentals, which are really starting to come to the fore, he has anticipation, composure, determination, flair and visional standouts. And in the technicals, first touch is 16, dribbling of 15, passing of 14, technique of 15. In the player traits, runs with the ball through the centre, moves into channels, tries killer balls often, comes deep to get the ball and likes the ball played into feet. In terms of his playing career, to see how he has progressed, we found as he goes through the seasons, he's getting more and more involved with the first team. In the first season, 20 appearances, then 22 appearances. 25-26, he played the entire season, where he scored 3 and had 7 assists. 26-27, 30 games, 2 goals, 2 assists. 27-28, 37 appearances and 10 goals. So, as his game time is going up and up, so is his player development. How, though, will he perform in the next 5 years as we jump forwards to 2033? It's now 2033, we've jumped another 5 years forward and Alex Scott is still at Bournemouth. He's 29 years old, he has played 44 times for England and he's valued at £44 to £131 million. His media description says he's an elite attacking midfielder and his playing attributes show you why. In the physicals, it's about his agility and his stamina, but in the mentals, look at how insane this looks. Anticipation, composure, determination, flair, off the ball, vision and work rate are all in green. And in the technicals, first touch, passing, technique, dribbling and crossing are all standouts. If we look at his playing career to see how he has got to this point, we left him in 28-29 and he has been a standout star for Bournemouth every single season since. Highlights in the 29-30 season, he had 14 goals and 4 assists. Then in the 30-31 season, 9 goals and 12 assists. In the most recent season, 32-33, 10 goals and 3 assists. So he's at the peak of his powers at 29. How will he look in 5 years' time? Will he still be at the top level with Bournemouth? It's now 2038 and we're going to have one last look at Alex Scott. We find him now out in the Middle East playing for Al Ahly. He's 34 years old, has played 81 times for England and is valued at £1.4 to £4.1 million. Looking at the player's attributes, he seems to have retained quite a lot of his abilities at the age of 34, even if there is some slight regression in some areas. If we look at his playing history then to see how he got to Al Ahly, we find that he played for Bournemouth all the way until the 36-37 season before moving on a free transfer to the Middle East. Even at the end of the 36-37 season, he was one of the first names on the Bournemouth team sheet. 38 appearances in his final season. If we look at his entire playing career, we find he's played 593 games, scoring 98 goals, 90 assists. He has been a brilliant player. If we look at some milestones to see what competitions he's won. So with England, he was a European Championship runner-up, UEFA Nations League runner-up. He was a UEFA Nations League winner with England in 33. In 32, he was runner-up in the European Championships and the Carabao Cup. He won the Nations League with England in 31. He scored his first international goal against Belgium in 2030. His first international cap was against North Macedonia, aged 24. And Bournemouth finished as Europa Conference League runners-up. So he has had a fantastic playing career. He's developed nicely and then finally got his payday in the sun right at the end of his career. Alex Scott is a true wonder kid. Right then, if you're still with me at this point of the video, firstly, a big thank you. Secondly, if you could hit the like and subscribe to the channel, I really would appreciate it. There will be plenty more of this type of content coming out now FM24 is out and fully released. Before you go, don't forget to check out the rest of the channel. There are hints, tips, tutorials, let's play, wonder kids, a little bit of something for everybody on the channel. But for this one, I'm going to leave it there. Big thank you for watching. See you on another video very soon.